Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be making something that is called nuts and bolts. This is from one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is Renee with Welcome to My Curls. And she makes nuts and bolts every Christmas and they go through it like crazy. And I thought, you know what? Why not make it today? It is snowing outside. I have the ingredients. I also had these adorable snowman containers. I went and purchased these containers to put the nuts and bolts in, and these adorable little baskets. I got this all from the Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna put together some baskets for my daughters and my niece and my daughter's future husband's parents. So in the snowmen, I'm gonna fill them with margaritas. And then I'm gonna do the nuts and bolts. And then I got like some chocolates, Sudoku, that I'm gonna fill the baskets with, and I will show you how that's done after we make nuts and bolts. All right, so first of all, I have to preheat the oven to 240. There's a 245. Might be 245, so I'm gonna preheat the oven to 245 because this cooks for 4 hours on 245. And if it's 240, I'll change that. I did print this out in big so I can see it, but it is just, I'm putting in some, as everything falls, I'm putting in some cashews. I got some pretzel rods, Cheerios, and some corn Chex cereal. That is what I'm going to be adding into ours. And then you use vegetable oil, Worcestershire sauce, garlic salt, and a little Cholula. Now she uses sriracha. I don't have any sriracha. We love Cholula, so I'm gonna add some Cholula into it to make it a little spicier. Okay, so we got 8 cups of dry ingredients. So let's go ahead and see what 8 cups. I may have to make a double batch. I'm just gonna make a single batch right now, and if I need to make another one, I'll make another one, but let's do, and usually I really don't measure things all that well, but for sake of first time making this recipe, I'm going to. I think I'm gonna do 3 cups of each, and then add a little bit extra in the ingredients. And I am going to, I'm gonna message Renee and make sure it's okay that I put her ingredients for this recipe on my video. If I can get these nuts open, okay. So I'm using cashews. You can use any kind of nuts that you like. She also likes cashews, and cashews are good for my husband to be eating right now. So we're gonna do three cups of cashews. And you know what? I think I'm only gonna do 2 cups of cashews. That way, if I make another batch, I have 2 cups in here for another batch. All right, and then we're going to mix our Cheerios. A little over, but that's all right. Cheerios. And then I got the corn Chex Mix, but you can do the rice if you'd rather do the rice. I'm going to do 3 cups of this as well. Okay. So, and I do have clean hands. I washed my hands before all of this. Go ahead. Okay, I went ahead and gave that a good stir. Okay, so I got all my ingredients, all my measuring. We're gonna go ahead and start mixing our wet ingredients. Calls for half a cup, but since I did a little extra, I'm gonna do a little more oil. Okay, there's our half a cup plus of oil, and then it's a tablespoon. Take the top off this. A tablespoon of garlic salt. So tablespoon, and then a little bit more. And it calls for a tablespoon of your Worcestershire sauce. Probably should have taken the top off this too, because it's coming out pretty slow. And then a little bit more, because I am doing a bigger batch. Okay, and then she said that she just does a dash, maybe a teaspoon of, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do a teaspoon of your choice of hot sauce. Depending on if you want it spicier, then you can add more. If you don't want it as spicy, then just add a dash of it. And then we're gonna mix all of this up. So it's all good and mixed. Doesn't take too long to mix all this up. Okay, so we have it all mixed up. And then it says, pour half the sauce onto the dry ingredients and toss, and then pour the remaining and toss. And it is 240. So I'm going to take this down to 240. All right, y'all, so I've got my nuts and bolts all mixed up and ready to go in the oven. I'm gonna put them in the oven for 90 minutes, but every 30 minutes you're gonna take them out, you're gonna mix them up and put them back in. When they come out of the oven later, I will show you what I'm gonna do with them. All right, y'all, I am back and the nuts and bolts came out of the oven about 20 minutes ago, so they are cooling off. But while they are doing that, I'm gonna finish putting together the basket for everybody. I went ahead and finished one of the margarita snowmen. I did cranberry juice and margarita. Put a bow on there. I'm gonna show you real quick what I did for that. Just take some good old cranberry juice. I love cranberry margaritas, and they're festive looking, so cute. And your favorite margarita. I'm just doing a pre-made today. My husband usually makes mine for me, but we're doing pre-made, good old Jose. Fill this up. Perfect, and I even have some left over for myself for later. Then we got the top, and then what I did here was I had to tape the top on because I thought it was a screw top, but it is not a screw top. So I just taped it on, and when I set it in there, when I deliver these baskets to everyone, I will just let them know. And I will put a bow on that one. The nuts and bolts is all done. Look how good that looks, delicious. Just gonna place that in these bowls with the lids. And got my spoon here. Probably faster with just my hands. Make sure that I get a good variety of everything. Secure the lid. That fits just perfectly. This stuff is delicious. I did have to make 2 batches. And on the second batch, I added a little more hot sauce to it, but it really doesn't seem that hot. And honestly, when I do my other bags and my other batches, I'm gonna have to get make another batch. My husband's sitting here. He just got home from out of town. I took the dogs outside and played with them for a little while. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside and save that for us to eat. Then I've got our buckets. And y'all, I just got all this stuff at the Dollar Tree, like $1.25, $1.25, $1.25. The most expensive thing was probably the margaritas, but that wasn't too bad either. So I'm gonna put the nuts and bolts.
It's not me.
That is Mabel. She thinks that she has a treat over here. Baby girl, there ain't nothing over here for you. All right, and then I'm gonna take my snowman, put my snowman in there like that. Little Sudoku book is gonna go right there. Put in a few of these chocolates with a little candy cane. And I think that's it. I'm gonna deliver these tonight to 2 of our daughters and future in-laws. And then I'm gonna have to make another batch for the others. But this was easy to do. I have 2 more that I'm gonna get set up and we're gonna get them ready for delivery. I will put the link down below for Renee's channel, Welcome to My Curls, and then the recipe for the nuts and bolts. All right, so until next time, remember, make today a beautiful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.